I'm going to share with you how to get lean and strong in this video, because a lot of people like to complicate it, and it's not that complicated. It's very simple. Is it easy? Kind of sometimes, but it's very, very straightforward. Literally, this is me not tensing, right? This is me tensing. So don't believe everything you see online. When you see people like this, they're tensing, because that's me tensing. That's me not tensing. That's how I look normally. It's like a normal dude. But I'm lean, right? And I'm strong. I'm not the biggest guy around, but I'm lean and strong. And if you want to be lean and strong, here's what you got to do. First off, focus your mind on the fact that if you don't get lean and strong in your lifetime, you are going to severely shave years off your life expectancy. Meaning that you're not going to be around for a long time if you don't get lean and strong. Secondly, you're not going to be able to experience life in the way you want to experience it because you'll be limited by your physical body. That's one of my core drivers, is to not be limited by my physical body to do the things I want to do. If I want to go and hike that mountain, I want to go and hike the mountain. I just don't want to have to worry about, oh, I got bad knees, oh, I'm too fat. Like, I don't want to have to worry about all that crap. I just want to go, get my shoes on and walk up the bloody mountain. And so this is what I'm talking about with regards to lean and strong, is being able to do the things I want to do whenever I want to do them, right? I believe freedom is three things. Physical freedom, the freedom to do whatever you want with your body. Financial freedom, obviously you understand what that means. And emotional freedom, being free to express yourself, say what you want, and not worry about the repercussions because you are really good with your emotions. You know how to handle your emotions. So that's the three freedoms I think there are. So going back to getting lean and strong, those are the reasons why I want to get lean and strong. And also one of the big ones is the fact that I remember when my late grandma passed away 12 years ago, rest in peace, I was in the hospital, and I just remember saying to myself, this is the worst place on earth. I don't want to end up there. I will do everything in my power to stay out of the hospital as long as possible. And that's one of my core drivers for why I'm so consistent with my health. And a lot of people, one of my clients, I was talking to him recently, and he said, I admire your consistency. And I had to think about that. And the reason why I'm so consistent with my health is because of the reasons that I have, the fear that I have, which is driving me. You know, I want to be able to do the things I want to do with my body, and I also want to have it be that so that I'm lean, like I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. You know, like if I want to go do jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever, I can do it because my body is free and capable. So how do you get lean and strong? That's the question, right? The answer is you either do intermittent fasting, right? So you don't eat breakfast. So right now it's the morning time. I woke up and I haven't eaten. I just drank some water. I did a sales call earlier, and now I'm on the beach, having a walk on the beach. So I don't eat breakfast, and that works for me. I've been doing that for almost 9 years now. Bloody hell, a long time. But not always, not every single day. I don't do it as strict now, but that's one way to definitely let go of the extra pounds, because you don't need to eat all the time. And just that knowledge of, I don't need to eat all the time. Like, I literally don't. If you're not hungry, stop eating. Like, you don't need to eat all the time just because it's lunch, just because it's breakfast. Like, you don't need to do that. It's just, a lot of the stuff is mindset. It's not about what to do. It's just like, it's up here, you know? And not conforming to society's bullshit. Like, I don't need to eat all this processed food to feel good and fit in with everyone else. Like, ever since I stopped conforming to what everyone else does, which, by the way, the majority of people are not in good shape. So ever since I stopped doing that and started just doing what the leanest people in the world do, I started becoming effortlessly lean. And it was just easy because I just stopped eating lots of processed food. You know, most of my diet, I'd say 90% of it is whole foods, meaning food with one ingredient. Like, I don't buy stuff that has a label on it. And that's a big thing. Most people buy food that has labels on it. They buy all the stuff in the cardboard boxes, you know, 25 ingredients, and they wonder why they got no energy, they're fat, and they got brain fog. It's because you're filling your body with all these chemicals. And so, yeah, I'm not that guy that's going to tell you you can eat whatever you want and still get in shape. That used to be me. I used to say that. But, you know, as you get older, you start to care about your health, and you start to care about blood work and all these kind of things. And so if you want good, clean blood work, you need to eat the right food that's going to be nutrient dense enough to give you good blood work, right? So you need to be eating your red meat. You need to be eating oysters, you know, getting your zinc up. You know, if you don't eat red meat, you're going to be, you could be, have low iron, right? And that's going to tank your energy levels and your strength. And creatine, you need creatine. You can get that from meat. All these things contribute to well-being. Like my skin is clear because I'm not eating sugar. I don't eat processed sugar. You know, I very rarely eat that, I should say. It's not like cold turkey. I recently did 30 days, no sugar at all, which was really good. But I've done that before. I've done carnivore for an entire year, right? And I don't recommend that, but, you know, because you're missing out a lot of different nutrients from, you know, for example, vitamin C is very low in meat. But eating nutrient-dense food, meat, seafood, and eggs, that's pretty much all I eat. Mostly just meat and eggs and fruit. Fruit for the carbs, and obviously the micronutrients like the blueberries, oranges, strawberries, pineapples, and lots of other fruit as well. So that's very simple, right? It's just like meat, seafood, eggs, and fruit, and then some white rice. That's literally it. And then maybe some potatoes very rarely. That's it. Very simple diet that I have, and that I advocate to other people too, because low carb is the way forward. Because if you eat lots of carbs, your face, when I eat lots of carbs, my face gets really fat, and I just get bloated. I get really bloated. So that's another way to stay lean, is to just have low carb in your life. More protein, more fats, cook with ghee, butter, and just don't be afraid of fat. Don't be afraid of olive oil. Don't be afraid of avocados, salmon, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, all the cheeses. Yeah, it's very, very simple. And then workout wise, strength train 3 times a week. Muscle is the organ of longevity. The more muscle you have, the stronger you are, the less likely you're going to have osteoporosis and all these issues that old people have, because they don't prioritize strength training. And it doesn't have to be like going to the gym, lifting heavy weights. It could just be like body weight stuff, just like doing squats. Like just drop down and do some squats. Like doing 20 of those a day, you're going to notice a lot of difference. If you just do 20 squats a day, every day for the rest of your life, you will notice that you're a lot stronger, and you'll feel more confident doing things like hiking up the mountain, because you know that it's easy for you, because you're strong. You feel strong, you feel good. Why not? You know? And that's the thing about health, is you want to be in that position where you can be like, yeah, sure, let's go. No worries. Not like, oh, you know, I got to take my meds, and I got to like, it's going to be too hard. I can't, like, I'm going to be too tired. All these excuses. Man, the greatest wealth is health. Like, just understand that and really ingrain that in you. Like, the greatest wealth is health. Because if I gave you $10 million right now, and I said you couldn't wake up tomorrow, you wouldn't take the 10 million. That means your health is way more valuable than $10 million. People don't treat it like that because we're so used to waking up in the morning and taking it for granted. But there's a lot of people this morning that didn't wake up, and that's more valuable than $10 million. So the next thing is just to focus on self-care and taking care of your recovery. Sleep, focusing on your breathing deeper, and resting more, relaxing, massages, because your muscles grow the most when they're at rest. So that's all for this video. If you want to know more about how you can get in the best shape of your life and maintain it for the rest of your life, click the link in the description, and let's get on the phone and let's talk about this so I can help you out with your health, because this is easy, man. It's simple, it's straightforward, and I can help you very, very easily because I've done this for the last 6 years. So if you want to do that, link in the description. My name is Aaron. Talk to you soon. Ciao.